Well, tonight, the I-Team is digging into the cost of the homeless and migrant crisis here in Massachusetts, a story we've been covering for months.
Yeah, the I-Team uncovered contracts that show the state is paying tens of millions of dollars to hotels for rooms and food. And some are questioning how the money's being spent, how nutritious that food is, and who's overseeing these contracts. WBZ's chief investigator, Cheryl Fiandaca, went looking for answers.
Today I am reviewing Fairfield Inn, Boston Dedham.
This promotional video of the Fairfield Inn, Boston Dedham, shows when it was open, the nightly room rate started at about $129. Now used to house homeless families and migrants, the state is paying more than $180 a night, or about $5,400 a month for one room with no kitchen.
$5,000 a month for this room? That just blows my mind.
The I-Team went inside to see what the state is getting for its money. Contracts obtained by the I-Team show the state agreed to rent 149 rooms for 10 months. That means this one hotel is estimated to collect $8,978,692 from taxpayers.
I think the money could be much better spent by considering other options. For instance, rentals. Get long-term rentals. They need kitchens. You need a kitchen to cook to make sure you have nutritious meals. But this option, it seems like a lot of money with very little in return.
This resident is a domestic violence survivor. We agreed to protect her identity. She and her two teenage daughters have been living at the hotel for more than 6 months.
Do you have any way to cook?
No. Nope. Nowhere to cook.
Without a kitchen, Fairfield is billing the state $37 per person per day for every resident over the age of 2. $16 for lunch and $21 for dinner. The estimated bill for taxpayers, $7,343,316.
It's a spaghetti thing?
Families tell us the food and portions are exactly the same for kids and adults. The I-Team got a look at the $21 meals.
Those are hot dogs. I guess there is one carrot.
This is another dinner, a takeout container of rice with one chicken drumstick. We showed these photos to Boston University nutrition professor Dr. Joan Salge Blake.
So when I looked at the photos of these meals, many had no fruit, many had no dairy. But what was most disturbing to me is the protein source was unrecognizable to me. I didn't know what it was.
The family we spoke to didn't know either and says the $16 lunches are not much different.
Honestly, there's nothing edible. Soup with, which is just liquid. There's no veggies, there's no nothing in it. 3 of them had just bones in them.
Cheryl, let me tell you, it's not nutrition until you eat it. So if it's not taste good, it is not visually appealing, and they don't eat it, what's the end game here?
The Fairfield Inn is one of 9 hotels with state contracts. Owned by Giri Hotel Management, each location is a limited liability company. All have the same owner, Ashish Sagani. He lives in this sprawling home on the water with a pool and a basketball court. By the end of June, his properties will collect more than $46 million from the state. Last October, Giri's Foxborough location came under fire for canceling reservations that veterans had for the Army-Navy game at Gillette. In a statement to WBZ, Giri didn't address the controversy, but said it was thrilled to provide shelter and support to refugees at our hotels. Those contracts now raising questions about state oversight of the hotels and what appears to be the apparent lack of nutritious meals.
The taxpayers deserve to know that the money is being well spent. Are they making sure that they're getting the best deals? Do they have oversight over the contracts once they're in place? These are all questions that the state needs to answer.
We asked the Executive Office of Housing and Livable Communities if and when the state inspected the hotels or the food. We were told they made site visits when they had complaints. Families tell the I-Team they have complained and are desperate to move.
I'm like just praying, honestly, I believe in God, praying to God to just help us get out of here.
The I-Team reached out to Giri Hotel Management and got no response. We also asked the state if it conducts inspections of the hotels and the meals. We were told it would provide us with a statement it did not. We are staying on the story and have filed a public records request. We'll report back to you when we have more information. Paula, Lisa?
All right, Cheryl, thank you for all that money. For those people who need that nutrition, those meals should be better. We'll be right back.